got a bit here.
Got a big piece.
There you go.
Match. We need one more.
All right, okay. Doesn't matter. Guys, I got a bit here. Is this match up?
Suss it out.
Looks pretty good to me.
It's a match. Yep. What's your name, mate?
Dave.
Johnny, mate. How you doing?
I'm Katie.
Katie and
Michiko.
Dave.
Michiko.
That's your group there.
Okay, George, I think we've got a match.
Okay. Now, I've given everyone a part of a jigsaw puzzle. Each puzzle has 4 pieces. By now, you should have found out 3 other students who can match up with your piece for the puzzle. So you should be in a groups of 4. I use the puzzle because I want you to work with people whom you haven't worked with before. I'd like you to work in these groups for the rest of the tutorial. Each group will receive the instruction in an envelope. When you open it, you'll find the topic for discussion and some focus questions. I'd like you to follow the instruction relating to the topic for discussion. You'll find on the table here butcher's paper and pens. Please use them. I've also brought along some resource materials and so on that you may refer to if you need to. Before you start, I'd like you to nominate a group leader, a recorder, and someone to report back to the class. You have exactly 30 minutes for the group discussion.
Does anyone want to report back?
Not really, no.
Okay, I'll do it then. As long as someone else will be group leader. Do you want to, Michiko?
Yes, all right. Okay. Panic attacks and the medical model of anxiety. Question 1. Have you ever seen a panic attack?
I've had plenty.
You see, students learn best by being active. When they are talking to each other, that's where they're really learning. So you could say that my job is to make sure I organize tutorials so they have the opportunity to do that. I try to get them to learn from each other. I don't want them to think I have all the answers. The most important thing is to get them talking, sharing the experience. To me, getting them talking to each other, involved in discussion is really important. I think a lot about how to manage the learning situation in the classroom. I use group work a lot. Some teachers think that you can put people together in a group and the rest will follow on. But I don't agree with that. Group work needs to be directed, managed by the teachers to achieve the desired outcomes. I direct my group very carefully. For example, sometimes I might want them to work with their friends. Other times in groups with complementary skills. It depends on the outcomes I'm looking for. So I consider how I will get them to form the groups, take on the group roles. I'm always thinking about strategies I will use. I believe we get a bit hung up on content sometimes. Getting them talking, interacting, that's the key. They'll learn any content by that way.